Yo, what is up guys? So we finally have the effect of the Cockathorium revealed. They hyped this card up several different times, and we're finally seeing this. This is going to be a V-Jump promo card, and it is absolutely insane. Anyways, so Cockathorium, the super heavy shining Soarer, is going to be a level 4 Wing Beast effect monster with 1300 attack and 900 defense points. And it says you can use each effect amongst the first and second effects with this card's name only once per turn. The first effect is if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you get to tribute one beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster to special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. The second effect is you can banish one level 4 or lower beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your deck until the end phase. This card's name, type, attribute, and level all become that monster. So first off, being able to go ahead and really easily have a free additional summon, potentially getting that extra effect. If you summon a monster, gets the effect, and it's not a hard once per turn, maybe you can double up on its effect. The main effect though that I really like is actually that banish effect, which actually opens up the doors for a lot more potential, but being able to copy some names and the attribute level could definitely be relevant. Let me go ahead and hop right into some of the crazy plays that you can do with this card. So first off, obviously becoming the name can be quite important if you are playing, let's say, like a Harpy deck, or even something like Blackwings. Heck, we just covered a Blackwing deck that can do 16,000 plus damage. Blackwings, a lot of times, like you control Blackwing, you can do this. You know, there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that allow you to do this. But being able to copy the names, like with Gladiator Beast, for example, sometimes you need a very specific Gladiator Beast, and mostly it's Bestiary, though. Being able to go ahead and have that effect can be quite great, as you're able to go ahead and, again, maybe you get that summon, maybe summon that monster, its effect gets negated, and they make it so it can't attack, or something disrupts your play. You have another follow-up play with, of course, the Cockathorium. So in addition to that, Raid Raptors can be another archetype where, again, it's like if you control 2 Raid Raptors or control X amount, right? Surprisingly, Dragoonie Ducks would technically be a target if you want to go ahead and either get it banished for later combos, and I'll get into that in a second. Heck, I was even thinking like you can use Crystal Beasts as some of the cards, just again for the names for activated effects with some of the other archetypes. Heck, Neospatian Air Hummingbird, it would have that name. Again, it's just thinking about what other cards that can be maybe used with it. Most of these, though, that I was going through, I'm like, okay, but like honestly, having an X-Saber name could be good. You know, you're able to go ahead and use Fall Troll or whatever X-Saber cards. But at the end of the day, come on, X-Saber's 2020. Let's be real here. I got you. So like, I was just thinking of some ideas, right? And I was just going through some of the cards and some of the archetypes. You know, Ancient War is another one of those archetypes where it's like control whatever. Even same thing with the Fire Fist archetype, right? But none of these, again, are just too meta. But what could be meta is this card over here, Rescue Fair. Getting this card banished could actually be quite great. So you can shuffle this card, you control, and then go ahead and special a bunch of cards. Needle Fiber, obviously OP combo with this card. But what's interesting with this is we're not actually getting that effect of Rescue Fair. Remember, it doesn't copy the effect. How it works is it just copies the name of the card over here, as you guys can see. Where is it? It becomes the card's name, type, and attribute, and the level. So like I mentioned before, with some of the levels, maybe you can exceed or whatever, but I don't know how relevant that's going to be in the game. But Rescue Fair opens up the doors for a lot of crazy combos, especially with Soarer. Usually you go into it, you summon this, and you completely go off. But just by able to banishing it and copying the effect, there's also a few rescue cards, but for the most part, it's just having easy access to being able to go into a Rescue Fair combo, meaning that you're going to go ahead and, let's say, I'm sure someone's going to figure out a combo where you can go ahead and go for Power Tool Dragon, reveal 3 copies of DDR, and then if you can eventually go ahead and make the Cockathorium or summon it by any means, you can go ahead and just bring back Rescue Fair and then combo off from there. Another realistic thing is copying a Zodiac. Like if you just went into Zoo, obviously it's pretty easy. You can go ahead and by using one specific Zodiac. That's another card that I think could be viable. Another thing that would be good, because remember it becomes that card's name and attribute, you can maybe make some use out of Chaos Zone over here where you banish that monster, and each time a monster is banished, you're getting those chaos counters on it. Once you're able to remove 4, you can go ahead and target one of those and then special summon that target. Even if it's just one, being able to go ahead and add back like a Veiler instantly, bam, you have easy access to Veiler, which I think is kind of cool as well. So again, I think this opens up the door to more plays. I was even going further into this. I'm like, well, you can use different dimension encounter, but I think realistically Storm Dragons is probably much better because this requires both players to have one. But I was looking at Storm Dragons. You're able to target a banished monster and special summon it. It does going back to your hand during the end phase, which is not necessarily a bad thing because you could just have that card in your hand, right? Again, easy access to banishing something and then re-adding it back to your hand, or you can even take it a step further if you really are doing Light of Redemption. This is another card where you pay 800, so if I was to say banish a card that I really want to go ahead and add back, I can go ahead and banish that light card and add it back. So I think this card has just a lot of potential, and that's where I really like this card, because I like cards that make us think a little bit. So the Cockathorium, the Super Heavy Shining Soarer, is definitely going to be something that, again, some people will probably figure out some broken combo in the future with this. Let me know down below what's a crazy combo, because again, with Rescue Ferret at its disposal to, again, just go ahead and banish the card and then you add it back later. Could be quite cool. Next up, this got announced, I don't know, like a couple days ago. I didn't make a video on it because I felt like it didn't deserve a dedicated video, but it is a newer Yu-Gi-Oh card, so we'll go ahead and cover this newer Yu-Gi-Oh card. So this is Master of the Spiritual Art, which is a quick play spell card that says you can only activate this card's name once per turn. The first effect is discard one card, take 2 cards with different names from your deck that meet at least one of the criteria listed below, add 1 to your hand, set the other 1 to your field. Chamer, monster, familiar, possessed monster, possessed, spell / trap. Really great card for the spiritual, or not spiritual beast, the Chamer archetype, if you will. I think a lot of people really love the artwork for these, and these are quite cool, but at the end of the day, are they going to be meta enough? We'll have to wait and see what other things get announced for the new structure deck. Instead of that, there's a new Rush card. Honestly, there are so many Rush card announcements that were vanillas, and I honestly haven't been covering because there's really no point. There's just vanilla. In fact, they like added Mammoth Graveyard. Like, I ain't gonna get hyped for that. I can't make a video on, yo guys, Mammoth Graveyard confirmed for Rush Duels. But dude, I really was looking at the Rush Duels, and like most of the cards, if you guys haven't seen Rush Duels, if I remember, I'll try to pin one video down below. The whole like gameplay of this is supposed to be super fast. Most of the cards are super mediocre, but this is Driving Snow. Its requirement is you can activate when a trap card on your field is destroyed by opponent's card effect. The effect is to choose one spell or trap card on either side of the field and destroy it. Maybe there's some combo where if like a card is destroyed, so this could open up the doors. But I'm also uploading this part of this video. Well, I guess I'm covering this one Rush card here because again, it's all been vanillas here. Are any of you guys playing Rush Duels at all? I know it got popular for like literally a week when they had it on EDO Pro, and then I haven't really seen people care too much about it. Even on was it Dueling? But people don't really care about the speed duels. But you know, as a Yu-Gi-Oh content creator, I'm gonna ask you guys: are you guys even playing the Rush Duels or speed duels? At my locals, no one played speed duels. Like, it was completely empty. So I don't know. Are people still playing Rush and speed duels? Definitely let me know down below, because I'll kind of gauge that in my content creation as far as, like, you know, what to cover. But anyways, I'm excited about the Cockathorium. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new here, subscribe, turn on that bell so you don't miss out when we cover the crazy combos, because I know one's going to be coming out with Cockathorium. And if you guys want to send me any replays, feel free to do so at AzneyesReplays@gmail.com, or go ahead and send me over in the Discord. But thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!